Yeah.
On say Benfica bebo Chelsea nyame adoma e wo knockout phase no. So far Benfica akwa club akwa ma show mu FIFA Club World Cup no. Personally oma impress me e wo FIFA Club World Cup no. Omu group anu omu wom alongside Bayern. Eye Benfica na top is our group no. Omu matches omu boy no omu lose a game. Omu share Bayern nimpokro omu share Bayern na yete po omu so omu ye favorite so metima je sa tournament no. Omu share omu baako. Enti se uye team bia na akwa share Benfica. Based on Benfica performance omu show wo FIFA Club World Cup no untimi underrate Benfica boboku no. 3 games amenya abutra hwe Benfica no. Ade a mehu omu ne say omu pe control wo opponent half. Team or pe control opponent half bia no team a otimi attack a lot because se obenya control wo opponent half a was unya players wo position half was wo attack bebre ansa no wetimi nya control wo position half. So far omu attack a the performance of Angel Di Maria fantastic so far wo FIFA Club World Cup no. Pavlidis and perform onye bad at all Gianluca enti o attacking third no omu players so betim dia dominate wo ho so ade ba ko was Chelsea ehye nso yese team no omu kwa akohwe omu no team a omu dominate wo position third so the likely say Benfica betim attack Chelsea enya more numbers so Chelsea half no soro again so we check Benfica boboku na enam say omu create bebre no ama omu timi hye goals ni bi. So far FIFA Club World Cup na yebo no teams so metimi enya big chances pa no duodi kan Manchester City 17 Bayern enya 17 big chances duotoso miensa Benfica enti ukosia Benfica team omutimi create chances enya just normal chances big chances and the likely so metimi enya saade ni bi against Chelsea no soro ana mo ball technicians players omutimi kura ball omutimi hold on to the play omo pressure mpokrom betima contain ball no a protect ball no omo ball retention skills soro and in terms of control omo say very effective counter attack omo very effective Angel Di Maria infie ekosoro na mom so omo ball counter ni bia na otimi rane ekofa ball no ana eba set pieces a omo players omo wa ombetim apem edia show and so far in terms of attacking third, Benfica ain't badly at all FIFA Club World Cup. Defensively, am I very solid? Me sure money Bayern okay. Bayern ni bobo ni nyina. But when to me defend here to the extent say, omo last line of defense no, omo fa nipa 6. No menya one extra man omo back line. And to see City deep, na yen defending no. So far Benfica perform very well. The likes of Otamendi, Antonio Silva mo enye bad. Enti team ba kwa. Likely so betima ha Chelsea was through. And Chelsea on the other side so near bad. Let's be honest. Don't say Chelsea performance no any through bebresa or they compare other clubs nibia. By Chelsea matches so mabono omo near bad. Adia ba kwa mehu o Chelsea near say. Chelsea game bi o bebobia untimi predict o mo style om de bebo. Every single game bi a Chelsea abo FIFA Club World Cup no. Enzo Maresca SSN insano or ye experiment. Chelsea first game omne Los Angeles. Yehu Enzo Maresca na ope control. Control na ope no. Omako Palmer ebo as a right number 10. Ano pushi Kukureya na obo left back no as a left number 10. Enti na ope control against Los Angeles the first game. Onya sa control no. The second game against Flamingo. Butenji insano approach no na ope shape versatility. Shape versatility against Flamingo na ope no. And then the man ni pushi regimes ebe mfimfin. I decided so odi Kopama ba to the right wing. Anko ya amfa ma Chelsea bobuku no. Sa shape versatility na against Flamingo. Osesano no when timi anya results no open no. The last game of group stage na oboye against Esperance no so no. Osasesa insano. Against Esperance, nanke nyina nim say obebo the same style. But sa kwosesa insano use the 3-2 base shape. Our man Abrante friend say Enzo Fernandez. The +1 pocket receiver. Obedro put deep ababa beje ball. Obe drake Esperance for players now along now creative space amoma control now we used to deal up say onye the bounce play now on spinning and it's watch a kini 3 games at Chelsea abona from a game first game second game third game can match be at Chelsea abubiano it seems say Enzo Maresca SSN insano and it untimi predate Chelsea say against Benfica star ben the beko because the coach match bi osesa ne nsa no na oso oye experimenter even when a press conference in Pokobeka say or yeah experiment for the new season. So say or yeah experiment na game bi osesa sanwa against Benfica minim stala Chelsea di be game until say ye she game na say by Chelsea susu ye team ba kwa on betimama Benfica tough time. So far Pedro Neto on akwa the main man oje ball na ne hu or form. So we show bit to say deal about buying so far on board the performance any bad. Then you talk of Enzo Fernandez or joining attack with me influence attack by a neck. Dear Nkofo betwa ne kese pa no the senior man Angel Di Maria. Now what can ask MCC? Ye ka top scorers wo FIFA Club World Cup na oka ho was 3 goals. Say yem breaking line. Say what say defensive line. Yema pass a betimi split defense. Ebe open up defense. Brody can say line breaking passes no Di Maria and so far why ye FIFA Club World Cup ni ma why ye baako nko 12. Enti ono ne jebo na emfa ho ne ha wa Chelsea ebe defende emfa ho ne defensive solidity se Chelsea hypocrite minya ironclad defense abrante defense say Angel Di Maria ebe timama pass ebe break lines no eye game baako a ken eye even de mame me hu de o said that ye clear favorite will give him but you most likely both team to score better over 1.5 ebe timi about 2 or more goals ebe pim Benfica our ability to score, Chelsea our ability to score. But to the or clear favorite in the men said them PSG ni Inter Miami die. PSG never qualify. Men kasa bebre PSG be qualify. That was our game nim. Ken ma me more transfers no. Me sha see free Sancho aso Unse Mabeka Chro say 2 clubs are now officially. Oma presente omo offer. E de akwa koma Sancho ne management. Juventus and Fenerbahce. Sancho I reply Fenerbahce for no. Jose Mourinho reply mo. Or say enfa ho say or struggle say obenya team no. O petima omo boy UEFA Champions League proper. And only a Sancho na or catch Fenerbahce for say o petima omo bo Champions League proper. On say Jose Mourinho na Champions League no ba ko qualifiers. And Sampo Kran wa akwa ko rem e wo the main league phase no. Enti Sancho akache Jose ne Fenerbahce for say o petima omo de Champions League proper no ombebo bi. Enti se Fenerbahce for ebe fan dia any so obetwen dia just watwa mama qualifiers na wie. By so far ne die wakacho mo say o pe Champions League proper ana abo a o de sa reply na kwa akoma e team e fan say Fenerbahce. Inter for story we ya baba be ya say on person mo ton Chalhanoglu e de ne ko Galatasaray. Ama oma dwen say Chalhanoglu go ekọ Galatasaray a ni replacement ne de ombekọ Bergamo no omekọ Atlanta so eye Atlanta na ombekọ no the replacement of Chalhanoglu no Ederson Atlanta for midfielder no Atlanta for e de bo na ba bonten almost 70 million euros and omobeji Inter Milan bobuku no 70 million euros till date on say Vinicius Junior ntimi renew ye na ye nyina nim say oh before some be call FIFA Club World Cup in the official announcement be say we renew. Ken story about to abonten say at the time a Rock Nation for any Real Madrid for your negotiation for Vinicius Junior a renew one. The executive director for Rock Nation Federico Pena eka Real Madrid for penny for say omo pay 30 million euros every year e dey ama Vinicius Junior. Na samba ko omo kan ya e ma Florentino Perez eyem sen ye say omo pe renewal bonus. Omo renew contract ne keke no omo say pe bonus e dey ama Vinicius Junior. Ana Real Madrid for say omo renew nko nyoma saa no omo renewal bonus no kra no omo nya bi emu bia. Enti omo ntiase. So e ka ho bi ana up to date. Vinicius Junior en renew ye no. Na Real Madrid for asama omo at biem sa story no kra me kai so aba be say almost say almost the 30 million euros in Emma Vinicius Junior. On Samba page 31.25. Then David Alaba opere planage 22.5 million euros a year. Vinicius did 20 million euros. Almost the 10 million eka Vinicius no ko 30 a. And Chebion say renew Jude Bellingham or that way a contract. Jude Bellingham did 20.8. I just almost said the Jude esa kosa 30 plus or no. And Chebe den some be sadie no. Enti sa ade e se Real Madrid for kra no eye renewal bonus na eye Rock Nation for no edi shame no Real Madrid ho abie omo pe left back eye known ya kan ya bre Alvaro Carreras ana Alex Grimaldo na sa two players ne ba ko ba Real Madrid da already Real Madrid for left back mienu eye Frank Garcia and a fellow Mandy na first initially na de oye likely so bet na pa no na akwa ya brand friend say eye fellow Mandy but me no ka say nyoma asesa yes say after 2-3 games no Frank Garcia no ball na wa no asesa Alonso adwen ama say Real Madrid for ekunya a left back say Alex Grimaldo ne beba say Abrante friend say Alvaro Carreras ne beba player Madrid betime gya ne kwan e left back no kwa ye fellow Mandy say fellow Mandy ni ti ekeka e Real Madrid bobo ko nim Isak enche bia na edi ne ho nkomo oye under Universal 22 agency na we confirm enye rumor Isak akache Universal 22 agency for ne say teams no amaba ni nyina no de dana koma so a onya ye obekọ no Liverpool we enye rumor confirm wakache Universal 22 for no o say Liverpool no ope na Liverpool no ope no on forcing way out ade a Newcastle for ayama no on pesa on Newcastle for benya any problem enti Universal 22 for no enko share Liverpool for no normally Liverpool for nkasa ye no omo be share Newcastle for because on to mean betray Newcastle for at the time I know also Sociedad no na nkofo emfa buoma no eye Newcastle for na ti 63 million pounds nkofo ka say Newcastle for no krase bi o mabodam so mate Sesko no akofo no Isak enti the Newcastle for ayama no on person be betray omo by say Liverpool for no a Universal 22 agency for ni Liverpool for nko kasa no mo ni Newcastle for nko hia ono no teams amaba ni nyina no enye so disrespect other clubs by Nakuma Liverpool we Isak so ukopiem ewo Real Madrid story bi beto dwa na ken yenim say ya agro Madrid ana Ruben Neves initially na nim say amanfo na abo mutrima ye story no so na me follow story ne kakra say yes Real Madrid pe Ruben Neves ken menya abotre enura ene a close friend ono so yensem troni e marker e Spain e din komo ana me busa ne say no kra bi wo ma na oben Real Madrid team ne pa wa confirm ya ma me say eye no kra Real Madrid e show interest e Ruben Neves emu onse na o form e Wolves ansa na okọ Hilal Saudi ana oban Portugal national team kra obo by Real Madrid for no I did not to stand by according to my friend journalist no wo marker no or say Real Madrid for Ruben Neves at to stand by so mo sha na omunye bibia de obetima akwa no by interest no no crese Real Madrid for interest Ruben Neves mu Arsenal ebeto dwa say Arsenal pe Chelsea Nicolas Jackson ken Arsenal for say omonfa bibia nko Chelsea sa story ebeto dwa say Arsenal say Yokares nyeye Benjamin Sesko nyeye enyo mbekọ Chelsea akofa Nicolas Jackson no me pacho Arsenal for say omo ni Nicolas Jackson ndi nkomo omo ni Chelsea ndi nkomo omo pe striker de benye Nicolas Jackson omo appreciate boy no omo nim se onimbo ne bone quality untimi question by onka omo list ne ho eye Benjamin Sesko ana omo hwe so obedi ho nkomo enti sa story no Arsenal for say onka omo list ne ho se Nicolas Jackson eba Arsenal bobo konim na Manchester City for ne person omo ye amanfo krokro de jon okay Man City at the time ana omuni Liverpool nyina no pre Florian Wirtz no anomba so match omo ho Man City asaba abonten say omo mpe Rodryo omatwe omo ho enti Arsenal for enkwa na epe na kene no na nhwehwemu abetodwa sa Man City for boa Man City ga omo pe Rodryo ne pe free Real Madrid na mom on pe se Rodryo ne di kan kacha Real Madrid for say opeso free bobo konim ansa na omomo no abanim enti se Rodryo ne koka kire Real Madrid for say me hwe de wi Alonso team ne hihye kona so obo front three na me nya bi mbo obo two na wani mo me nya bi mbo ntim pese me kona se Rodryo timi nya kukuduro koka kire Real Madrid for say me pese me free bobo ko nim a ehọ na Manchester City for be yi omanim by say ne de ase omani tete o kakra sa omo say omo de omatwe omo ho by nhwehwemu kire se omo boa Rodryo no omo pene pa Ken enra nam de betu anim say ebereche eze Arsenal for epe no onim say team odi kan na ebereche eze di nkoboko akire pa no na space Spurs for atwe omo ho afre bereche ezedi onim omo se omo hwe de abrante ne ye na Arsenal koma no wo Arsenal bobo onim na nse omo friend ne say na how far what's some adwen opese join the Spurs team na Thomas Frank e building opese do ka ho ade na won be join a boy ne reply ne comments bi o de ma Spurs ne Spurs for so omo hu boy ne yi enti say Spurs atwe omo ho for bereche eze I say no omo say Arsenal for nko a enko sa move no the situation of Brian Mbeumo nie where the kan te ho kakra Brian Mbeumo de no ken boy no enya ka kire Brentford for ne say ono de eye team ba ko pena na kuma wo enti Newcastle for na waba no Spurs for na o maba no onko ba bia ono Brian Mbeumo na kuma no eye Manchester United sorry a Manchester or die Manchester di obeye bia no na kuma ni nyina ye Manchester United enti Manchester nkwa no pese okọ Manchester for first offer na a 45 million pounds eno ye fees fee ana add-ons near 10 million pounds enti uka guarantee fee no ana eye add-ons na ye 55 million pounds ana ye Manchester United for first offer ana omo de come at Brentford for Brian Mbeumo ana omo reject ye recent offer the second offer na omo de call ye no guarantee fee eye fees fee no eye 55 million pounds ana Manchester United de call ye ana omo de add-ons 7.5 million pounds eka ho entu ka ni nyina boma na akwa koye 62.5 million pounds eno so Brentford for no se omo ntia ase ni nyina na ye say Brentford for no e pay 63 to 65 million pounds ana omo pay free Manchester United wo nanka Brentford die Manchester the 62.5 million pounds after aba Brian Mbeumo a o se wonje omo pay 63 to 65 na no omo ba weke e de egu add-ons ne so enti so far the anka guarantee fee no 55 ndi omo ye okay by add-ons of 7.5 million pounds no anon pese Manchester edi bika ho na nke kopie mbe 63 to 65 eno na omo working on na omo agree nyina na Manchester United ni omo nhyehyɛ ne say installment no Manchester e decide say anka ye 5 installments enti anka every year bia no Manchester say e 63 no ma agree anka year bia no Manchester betua 12.6 million pounds Brentford for say omo pay first guarantee fee no omo pay kese pa enti omo pay first one no omo pay 35 million pounds and ye first one no enti problem I say e wo for Brian Mbeumo de no enra na mbeka cho say Monaco for e show interest e wo Chlsea mu ema ena no pay story ne number bia Barcelona for ne Marc-André Chlsea ndi nkomo say Monaco di waba obekwa na boy na sa aka no a kire ba sampanyfo oso ono ne de se obe free Barcelona aje so ma terminate ne contract omo terminate ne contract a ni sika na ewo mu nyina no eye 25.2 million euros omo ntua ni nyina ma no Chlsea omo terminate ne contract a o se ba se ntua ne 25.2 million euros ni nyina no eno ne ye ne salary to ne contract be wiye omo ntua ma no no omo terminate na obe free okra na e ma Barcelona nton no e ma omo njiska enti wa reject Monaco ediu no enra anambeka cho say Emiliano Martinez oye goalkeeper edema Aston Villa report by say Chelsea kon ho ama enra na Chelsea ba bonten say omumfa bid bianco Aston Villa so omupe Emiliano Martinez na ken ma ye hwehwemu kakra wo Chelsea say yes Chelsea for ekoye meeting Hilario no ye goalkeeper trainer no eko suggest say anka baye anka Chelsea mpe experienced goalkeeper eka hu bi na Emiliano Martinez din be mu no by Chelsea abe deny by me hwehwemu ama ye ne kire say experienced goalkeepers na Chelsea epe no edim yensa na wo mo list no so Yano Black Chlsea ana Yan Soma Yano Black Chlsea ana Yan Soma yes say Chelsea be for experienced goalkeepers a we mu ni 3 goalkeepers a omo de ato na de bia me catch say Nico Williams story na de bia de abeba because Barca for no interest na ken say ya ginsemu baby ade na ekeka kono e ya yehu okọ Bilbao omo hardcore supporters ye from HNT second to my ready for mommy HNT for no omo na ye Bilbao for hardcore supporters na omo ankasa no omo celebrate immigrant day e wo Bilbao ho na omo ye immigrant day na omo invite 100 African group from Afro Bus organization ewo ho me pacho Nico Williams na busuafo mu free hin omo nchi free hin enye Ghana omo ye part of Afro Bus organization for no ho ano na ama HNT omo ye hardcore supporters na omo obi oba no akọ Mr. Oriati ho akọ ka ne say Salman solve Nico Williams ne Barca situation na ade ebeba no eba affect Afro Bus organization sa immigrant day no
adan
min obi antiase as a pressure no mo dey ma Nico Williams no anu eden dodo
baby omo dey adu no enti enye mo akra sa wo story bi say o say enu omo sa ekoye na yin from asa akọ paper omo akose no
omo sa akọ no enti ase say no free football e dey akọ different side kra because omo say sa Afro Bus organization na every year bi omo celebrate no immigrant day no se oman solve Nico situation na ebetima affect omo enti ken Nico Williams there no pressure no omo dey to ne so no anu eden star story me dey maw me ya okay say season e bo wie wo Premier League no one Ghanaian player yen na betim di ensa esi e bo say o perform very well Antoine Semenyo o share 11 goals in the Premier League or the 90 finish 6 benkum ne share 5 obo 125 shots and oye 5 assists 11 big chance and onya o Premier League ni 3 clubs echo Semenyo ho Manchester, Newcastle and Spurs omo nyina so o matwe omo ho 70 million pounds now Bournemouth for a boy you know Manchester for atwe omo ho Newcastle atwe omo ho Spurs atwe omo ho free Antoine Semenyo deal nim omo say 70 for Semenyo dear
obiaso
ntimi ntua me di wie ni mpokura no Arsenal for ati asemde Arsenal tene ye say afedie Leipzig for ne say Benjamin Sesko omatebo ne so about 70 million euros Benjamin Sesko Leipzig for no ena no pay omo say omatebo ne so about 70 million euros
well Kwame Dela transfers in the room kakra no Edison
Kemi that say na yen twaso na me fa de so embra okay so let me continue from the transfers and come for France and so eba the ten say clubs no obi a contract extension no you find that to say contract na what cancel you ever say let me create a scenario obi contract be 2027 na o pesa wo extend no normally you create no be to say you are already cancelling the 2027 contract and you are doing a new one. Inti say nipa ko ne deserve a signing on now what they can hold the man. Me patron dey make what you say. Players and Chlsea be wo wiase bia. If you want to add 2 years, 3 years to his contract, who say to signing on fee at the man. I'm going to give you 3 examples. Messi last contract extension or signing them Barcelona. Or Jomo signing on fee of 115 million euros. Or the loyalty bonus eshemu. Loyalty bonus is different from signing on fee. Loyalty bonus no say. Maybe 1 year we na me move on ko baby asan so ma misika foforo. So Messi was collecting 77.9 million euros as loyalty bonus. Second example. Kylian Mbappe. It's now Paris Saint-Germain. Or extending a contract or jomu 180 million euros as signing on fee in kwa. Oye afibia se otna na wanko baby a. Almost so man a loyalty bonus of 70 million euros. Where you see can Chlsea big stars na edge omo club mo make can you see asembi so. Hwe Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. And the Florentino Perez ya star restore because I'm coming there. And the Florentino Perez or extended contract in 2013. Omo man signing on bonus of 50 million euros Florentino Perez. Me can the studio say, oh, you big club, oh, you big player, Bianwa, contract extension, Bian, Yeba Usika. What did the major say? Kylian Mbappe, about Real Madrid. Florentino Perez also owns Tiano. His signing on bonus alone, 150 million euros. Kylian Mbappe. The sika no must spread the good wages so. And we not just sika can sell Real Madrid sano. But the actual money is 150 million euros. Now, Alaba is the second paid player of Real Madrid. Sebi Alaba onia hondin sa o ne bono ni suru bebre sa o. But the reason why the kitchen was running say Alaba ono kwa je signing on bonus of 17 million. Ne papa George Alaba krajiska. Pini Zahavi 5 million. Into Alaba's wages is high because his signing on fee has been spread across his wages. It is uncommon sanet here. Nese Vinicius Junior ebe extending contractor. Just like how star players are treated across board, Vini also deserves a signing on bonus. Asam ni titi ni no. Bear for 1 week in here. In common about for Vinicius Junior, I don't really like it. And a Vinicius Junior or demanding a treasure signing on fee, and we are surprised he's demanding that. Really? Surprised now? I don't get this. Because signing on bonus here. Players and case no money. So why? Se Vinicius Junior demanded signing on bonus and yes something outrageous. And yes say or town one say ebia or demandi bibi to say yintimi farmer no so a normal practice. If Vinicius Junior takes a signing on bonus, over spread it across the wages. Not so sick anymore you do. The entire Madrid in person Madrid. Vinicius Junior and the relevant sanka said the enka ni say na musi edu no enti say bio. It's Madrid for the ball as Chlsea. If Vini 2 years ago and no demanded signing on bonus 100 crown come back pepper mu etua. Because signing on bonus a normal. We cry the Vini cry the acho omo nji lawyer buti bonus o. Because loyalty bonus no kon forje. Messi mo je, Mbappe mo je. No way signing on fee. Boy no ankasa no. Say Madrid for adwin yasesa. And yes, some person would don't see, there are players clubs don't want to sell. But if they receive an offer, be able to say offer way dear, we cannot turn it down. They push back to say Saudi for the sound so babio and it's a first no. Say born on mobile, it's a Saudi ba no more Madrid bear 200 million beer. Maybe they will consider. They are to be Nico Williams conversation or no. First one, a crop barakal dona omukoye wall no wo wall no omuko deface yomo go or stay. You've lost respect. Opa ko parts na ebua na ye wode ma no any hope you. That was the first statement those guys wrote there. Now, Carlos akwa ade na foforo. Enra onko yusu the F word and the rats esanso de my boy no. Na inkomo no baby akeka ko ne say Ken. You see, inkomo no ye nini ye ni ahwa afa na ejina basa nko afa. We'll be having a mistake in our conversation. Ye ko jina Atletico Bilbao nko afa. We'll be having a mistake on our conversation. See, as I said, you share dinner from the perspective of each party. Then we will begin to appreciate the issue very well. Ken, Nico Williams, and Yamana air coson, it will affect his brother, it will affect his mother, it will affect his family. The guy's decision, it will not affect Nico Williams alone. It will affect the family. Nico. So Kobasa no kobo born in area, he eventually come back home. It is a fear. How are you going to go back? Now listen. Boy, they extended contract in the Mabibao for 2023 after going to the World Cup. And And I'm the release clause 58 million. Shame. Truth be told, 58 million in the hour form pa. Bear 2 years in year. Bilbao for no air bought this boy say on best and the contract no for release clause no kwasoro. Maybe I told to the mecho yase. I am sure deep within my heart to say Bilbao for no equity release clause of 100 million and about say 100 million the ama Bilbao in kebu for no and kwasoro. But these guys are pained ayomiya sa akwada ya tso. Na ye wako World Cup just say Bilbao for no what's a Bilbao World Cup a national team estati. It is not as if say we call Barcelona and we call per platform and they are national team. The Spanish national team goalkeeper plays for Let's Go Bilbao. You because of us, we bought national team. These are the perspective of Bilbao. We listen to the conversation very well. In some feel say akwada ya tete we drew this level. Na sempo be ko Barcelona. Let us have a proper release clause. Yenyi sika kese ye ne fanto ne nka se anye bia de wakoye rival de ba yenyi sika boten e de ye bibi. But the 58 million release clause, it is absolutely no. I will form Kepa Ofi Bilbao omu toni 80 million euros. Goalkeeper omu jisika Kepa can go back though and your rival ni Chelsea. Share player bit is sell a pot. I'm talking 65 million in my Manchester City. Inti player omu crowd omu susu ni more do a chain Kepa. Ni more do chain la pot as so many sika bottle no. You are going for just 58 million. I don't know sure omo omu ye omu di no. Inti me say we a Barcelona fan allow this emotion. And you man na ekoso no I say they feel pained. Me to almost say sanka boy ni release clause 100. Me say sanka komana sesa. Boy, in kan komoni nyine betwa ko extend ma omo no this year mu say e bia me release clause me increasing for 58 at the kobe 100. Komo bia ni hobio. Theater subio. I think what Barcelona are doing some of them are unnecessary. See, what Deco said about this boy was unnecessary. Barcelona can cut this whole conversation and this whole brouhaha by just doing one thing. Pay the release clause. Take the guy and go. The more we wait, the more I hear chance Barcelona be ready. No, the more it creates chaos. I feel very sad for this boy. Say the Iñaki family, is going to be affected by this boy's decision. Necessary obia me throw the man no I'm just thinking that then I come a minute at this stage because na for from them groma na man for attack obano at this stage I be emotional game, but it is what it is. Bueno or prepare the legacy that has to be okay. Ronaldo ne de koso e wo El Nasa e ha dwen kakra na mame for one nutum kakra bi na me move on. And I know na El Nasa for Saka mu CEO Jamal Majid. And I know na Saka mu sporting director Fernando Hierro. And I know na Saka mu coach Sir Stefan Pioli and Sancho Enko. CEO is gone, sporting director is gone, the coach is gone. Yegusua ye pamo players nibi John Duran and I know almost spending over 75 million euros. John Duran almost the Nico loan e wo Fenerbahce. America Laporte e likely so beko. Brozovic e 50-50. Sadio Mane e 50-50. And yakofa new coach Jesus Hoye Abba ono mama 7 million say on be sign 1 year and farmer omo. Omo for new sporting director Ronaldo Chocho Bucho, best friend, Ronaldo's best friend. Jose Semedo any Ronaldo na in fact Ronaldo no ne boy no e was Sporting Lisbon youth team no mu. Ronaldo Adarama. The last time I was listening to Jose Semedo say baby I no ofri eba Sporting Lisbon academy ne mu wa no mu ni sika. So Sporting Lisbon wanted to sack him. Ronaldo ne ka say on pene ma omo nsake no so omo sake no so be Jai Sporting Lisbon. But essence na Lisbon for no hold Ronaldo in a high esteem to they have to listen to him. And I catch that boy and say omo nkoto mpa na boy no kran be dan nchen e wo no room wo. Into Ronaldo rather saved Semedo, but since then Semedo so loyal to Ronaldo and they have been friends since. And as Semedo me who adwuma sporting director will be say hey on here adwuma de dia ma no. Into basically say the Ronaldo airport will El Nasser be an insaka. He say onu na be recruit aye bibia say shares no last January. No so mama 5% of El Nasser say equal 15%.
Timra.
It said here. Oh, yeah, Timra. Say contract was signed here no. Private jets expenses for 1 year 4 million. 4 million euros some the amount. Say private jet expenses on nko. Unim so nko a for nipa 16 e the amount say ono munye adwuma omo for 3 drivers e the man housekeepers here 4.
Drivers in here 3.
Yeah.
And a housekeepers in here 4.
Security for 4. Gardeners here miensa.
Gardeners here 3.
Just say maybe oji go kina nisika 4 million or she go back 80,000 pounds or yeah assist 40,000 pounds. And they say the El Nassr team in and out everything is Ronaldo.
Next idea. Next season there. We just have been one possible na man there.
Nessa ubeko. Nessa when
was the team or she go back 80,000 euros.
Pounds.
80,000 euros. Yeah.
And they said
assist here 40.
They say he should be in here. I think say what Ronaldo needs is what they've got in him. Total control.
The team na channel.
Say total control. Now down for because he said there all the recruitment of mobile because team normal obey you be free hole. Obi
say on Semedo and befa the panel free fee.
Na say coach you na efa no about. Oh Jesus say Portugal ni am kan sakofa. Nti say the recruitment El Nassr ba be no.
We okoye you him da be no okoye.
On the na no jaibo no wo fie na makofa no. Say uja for no one. Nti say Ronaldo na ye bibia. Nti we expecting a very good team of Ronaldo ba be. Yes, some of us will be extremely disappointed.
Some me story make say season no a chance na he was a ball and Hilaf on his show now to Tonensa. And
I'm not going to be
on one the team to the team or Shivia. Non Thomas here. How much a man do you miss in Cocasa?
And possible. Ronaldo say no. I am sure all the transfers are because Semedo and Yon Semedo be any no or 4th month free play beyond my cats and one or so. I'm sure Ronaldo is going to do the calling.
I'm telling you. Semedo say on the messing Cocasa.
They saying possible, but I'm just saying, say all the Ronaldo will be start. I'm sure he will start.
Me pesa sadian on sumana sa onko ode onko di bisibia.
On ground of very Semedo no crab for race obeko. Ken, get any say?
CR7, okay, yate.
I've done some research about Manchester United. I would want us to look at, and now I got sad listening to why Brentford is doing Manchester United that. 62.5 million pounds for Brian Mbeumo. Almost omonji. Some of the deals are shocking because one thing I have learned and say when you enter into a negotiation table, one thing you should always guard against a preconceived idea say it be you overpay or you underpay. And money per corner on any negotiations and who be found. One of the strengths of negotiations. Now, it is very, very unfortunate to say, recently, Manchester United, the perception out there is that for no name negotiations yet. What are makes ya? Into being Manchester United, the negotiations, what you say? Nah, unfair. Now, listen to this biggie. And Manchester United fans. The last 5 years, Mafa from 2020 to today. Watch this. Van der Beek, Omofani Fi Ayas. Alex Telles, Porto. Amad Diallo, Atlanta. Edson Cavani, PSG. 2021 season, Jadon Sancho, Dortmund. Varane, Real Madrid. CR7, Juventus. Anthony, 2022 DNNE. Anthony Ayas, Casemiro Real Madrid, Lisandro Martinez Ayas, Malaysia, also Feyenoord, Christian Eriksen, Brentford. Michel Sabisa, the Bundesliga. Afei, 2023 in the Ramos Højlund, Atlanta. Mason Mount, Chelsea. Andre Onana, Inter Milan. Amrabat, Fiorentina. Atabayinde, Fenerbahce. Sergei Reguilon, also so Ewo, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, last season, the NNA. Lenny Relil, Manuel Ugarte, PAG. Delete Bayern Munchen. Joshua Zirkzee, Bologna. Patrick Dogu, Enzo Lecce, and at 25, the last one, Nozrai, and Sophie Bayern. Now, watch this. 25 plays in the last 5 years. Brentford, go player friend Eriksen, Mason Mount, Sergei Reguilon, 3 plays for the English Premiership. Out of 25 plays, only 3 is from the English Premiership. Now, a traditional club like Manchester United, now or yet 25 players, not 3 and a free Premiership, automatically it tells you say players don't want to they will struggle to adapt. Players don't want because in the English Premiership a different terrain, and you'll be about adapt to quick because check top clubs now Manchester United no competing a lot of them. Don't want say maybe 40%, 50% of their players are from the Premiership because it's easy with regard to adaptation. But Manchester United, and no crown may Simon to the answer down for Sergei Reguilon, the Anukrayelone Betchum, and a Christian Eriksen. Most of their players are outside. It's one of those concerns, and until the Manchester United say, a fee transfers on Bayano, almost person Premiership more. But what did you say? That is why Matis Cunha is on board. That is why they are hell bent on getting Brian Mbeumo because they feel say they need to start prioritizing those players with English Premiership experience. And this is where we are. Say Cunha deal no mkwaya any first no. Club will be the Manchester United and negotiate. They are not in a plan now to Cunha home in terms of numbers. No, semester. Give me more money. Say Kenya sir, with all due respect. Brian Mbeumo die. Would they sister kwa? I was a Brentford for no 2 week akoje. But this is where we are. Hafinya. Ken, me see Hafinya interview no. I'm extremely disappointed in that guy. Me fan to say preseason ni originally and mistakenly we making irresponsible statement to be so very very unfortunate. If we haven't listened to what Hafinya said tournaments no more bonne dey ono di who tournament bi omo bona o man kan che who tournament a omo players na nkasa anya hwe omo sorry ya players na say some kwaju omo ni by this time I was say players ni bi have for more holidays and so FIFA for achire players na kogu on omo bobo nti who tournament bi omo bo very unfortunate because I don't remember say Yakobo Champions League omo free players no on phone catch them say dates when Yakobo Champions League for bien. I don't intend to compare the Champions League to Club World Cup. But Sikasemu, wow, we win Club World Cup. If everything goes onward, if we win all games, let me use it that. We get 97 million pounds for winning the Club World Cup. 97 in just 1 month. Champions League gives you 82 million pounds. And some of the TV rights now back on TV rights in the film because there are variables we cannot determine it. What we can determine and say the Club World Cup will give you 97 million pounds.
More than the Champions League.
More than the Champions League.
Fifth,
what the TV rights in the back one a Champions League in your Mosca. But base figure you are going to play 1 man tournament. Now when yes Hasikanoa, a huge money. Oh, I think say Ahwenya will be
that's a fun copy.
Because Ken, I am sure if Barcelona had qualified that, Hafinya, friend maybe and say Yakobo Club World Cup na obebo opumpo, he would have been there. So what's at this point?
That's it. I know I heard us Biggie. Now what you say, bro? Now you know.
Come on. Can Cristiano Ronaldo. One person since I'm in Manchester United. He has always had the mentality of a winner. Cristiano Ronaldo person Jim Krua. Cristiano Ronaldo person baby obeko bia. Ya ka say Ronaldo is the best. Cristiano Ronaldo person team bia o si akan wo mu bia. Krona o so no. Nka team ne be the best. Nti nka ye trophies a. E team no si akan wo mu no nka eje. Nka ye person obi obehye goals kese a. E onu Cristiano Ronaldo. Ye pa omo ball pa. Nka ye oni ni teammates. Na nka omo dominate time bia na ye kan ho asem in the news. That is Cristiano Ronaldo. It is a mentality he has. And untimi nyem fam free nensem. It is enka Cristiano Ronaldo ka. Senka ohia players ababe kan ho anasa. Me hu ne senka nya ne kwan bone so because he wants the betterment of the team. Uye no ni free hono mo a. Se wa hwe Al Hilal ball no mo ball club world cup di mo a. Obeti Cristiano Ronaldo ase. Ade enti obehia players omomode mo wosoro. Al Hilal ball na oboro. Cristiano Ronaldo adwene da ni team so kita the mentality of a winner. It your person already include. If they don't build a team, anasa. I know ding pa. There is no way on betting me compete well over team my friend is a Hilal. We shouldn't forget. Say Hilal in Poefri Honomoa. There are other clubs and so on in the Saudi League. Almost so more than more pa. Karim Benzema morning goal Kante mutim. And so the performance was so alifono. There are a lot of teams that are Cristiano Ronaldo be say obetimi build a strong team on us and all they are competing. But I feel that the power is giving him too much. It is too much. So this kind of power be my player. Onu na nche player oba. Onche player oko. Onche coach oba. Onche coach oko. Clearly menya sure so man is serious on football business. And Oka still mind that clearly Anasa for in Saudi Arabia for no. They are not doing football business. They are only doing football for fun. Omo bon omo de jijo mani keke. Omo nyoma de so omo ye football they are business. Debi. Because team be anywhere say all your football business ah. Obe camp powers we nyina they actually player ba konsem. But then again, se season na ye baba be wram no. Anasa ye recruitment wie. Players omo be ball omo be ball. Now say ankon kind of moment me and the league. I'm performing very well in the Asian Champions League and that's all man Champions League now. Cristiano Ronaldo be bobi so bobi man. O timi fan kon gwe obi a. Enti mpanyifo se ye keka funu ne ye keka madampan. De wo hwehwa no wonsaka. Se sia obi e hew. Me na naso so se ye me hwe bi adwembo ne ta akire. Enti obi e gya ama wo. Se wo so ubetimi aye. Into who do players beba, who do coaches beba, who sporting directors beba. To whom match is given, match is expected. The season na ye baba be remno. Obi e reche Cristiano Ronaldo mfa anasa anya de unthinkable. And to Cristiano Ronaldo wanya de opa, de aka no susu siusi. Ken Nico Williams, Bilbao, and Barcelona and Comono. I feel say no matter how the situation is, there's always a way round. And Pennyforce Casadema about to. Yeah, say we saw the Kylian Mbappe Paris Saint-Germain situation before Mbappe joined Real Madrid. And a ding. There were supporters or many a ding no more hardening. Normally Kylian Mbappe and issues. The ultras. Kylian Mbappe find a way. E could be Tiomo. And you would ding como. Emma almost say na say. Based on nsema o kache omo nkomo oni omu di ye omu be hu se omu nimpo na omu ha adwen na omu pese omu tata akwada no omu te ase se esefata sa akwada ne ko no kokosi akan de ma Real Madrid no. The Inaki family should find a way na kwan bi omu be fa so bi omu ne supporters ni benya nkita hudie adi nkomo ama akoma atoyem na akwada na make move no munye. These things are ye hu ni say no it goes beyond just football. Na kwa kuka akwara ne ko Barcelona na obobo sesen Bilbao na enifie he's going to go back ubetimi ya number bi kwampo na nyame mfasa amawo support bi a still abufo ne ya ocheni mu ebetimi di bibia ba bebo otirim kwampo pra na atakun. These things happen. Man won know ya before joining a team my friend say Bayern Munich the last game obo ya de ma shaka for obo game ni we on nam park na so other supporters as even on the pitch. There's a lot of security. There's one support to see park into the blow. This is the extent certain people can go just because of football. Because player need make a move from an only team of you say or dog. It was also a Kodima team no. It's in penny 4. I'm a pair Akwadana sem. Akwadana busu ya 4. Any the leaders of the Bilbao team, me sure say leaders need almost a football na say. And that is how come Murala omo koko say no. Omo sign baba draw for. Tisa leaders no. with the family and making sure some be find there we be meet supporters no na possibly ta akwada ne be ka ho omo nkonko di nkomo na abotoye mumra na de na nkwanko escalate nkwanko ya de foforo because this Barcelona move ya de akwada ne hia. He needs that platform to show the world what is in him. And no American on any day mesa so aka bona Obama Bilbao no so Obama Madrid na na se Barca anka be bia Nico Williams din duru no anka nje we ya. So they have to find a way to solve this issue. Na kwala enjoy ne Barcelona boboko no. Ken ewia so bia ne reason into ode bibi. And adana on koku din komo bi. Efa John Duran ho. Se abrante no atopanti and he be free Saudi Arabia because abrante na mayehu so you be an sisi hu yan pa. Ken it is because ontimi mfa ne girlfriend a one ne te enkonkote na kure friend se Saudi Arabia mu enti emfa ho sa akwara ne call ye ball a wabodi ama ana sa boboko no he really wants to move out of the country just because opeso one ne girlfriend tena enu ni akwara ne reason ento opeso free boboko na so free kronim no kokosi akan oba bi foforo. He's one player can free to my friend Aston Villa na hear me ya because minim say nko mo Saudi a lot of them one ball na wie na we do a certain stage no akọ GS Gracias ka kese now they are here the other way wabrabom now call baby but don't do that at the age of 21 playing in the MLS and if you no be joining Aston Villa oba Aston Villa the performance has never been bad numbers na or maybe can even in the just ended season before Obaba joining Anasa no about 20 matches in the league the Aston Villa 20 matches they move 4 pen and now start you but no just 7 goals in the Premier League just 4 starts no 7 goals for Premier League anymore he's a player no will prove it even though nya starts for Aston Villa o movie your call Anasa Okobo half season about 13 matches. Okay, 8 goals. It will league him Anasa. So every opportunity the player gets, he proves to say he's that kind of player. Why you ready so be excel? And as you see, I'm here done Fenerbahce ako. Jose Mourinho also wants to build a project because Kwaya Galatasaray identified so last season. So one strengthen the team now. This season, the best answer I did the amano. A boss season be a now person G League. Team or your target, your G League in him, I was acronym because on one was our build a team at the Coco Sano. Fortunately for Fenerbahce, a be an Galatasaray team, no Osimhen team in your party biome. They haven't given up on Osimhen. But you likely say on your party biome. So on your party biome, player no share the most goals, will league in him. Player no share the most goals, at the Galatasaray no is taking out. It's all your quality the Babe show team anymore. And already they had NS3 last season or share 20 goals at the man Fenerbahce. Zeko na likely say Oko. It is Zeko kona unya a young John Duran who is also up there in the modern Mawaswa. I believe say it is going to be something good for Fenerbahce Bobo Kono. Because I feel still has a lot of football in him at the age of 21 there. Saudi Arabia M1 Omma Europe no Oba Ewo Fenerbahce me wo gidie say after this season other big clubs in Europe, because of Mokwa Brantino, no Baba Bisia kind of among Ken Real Madrid. Kwame Amaye who said, a likely, say Frank Garcia, the mainstay, and I say a mainstay or Real Madrid team. Now, a beer, Omeja Fela Mendiquai. Because coach, I a friend is Abi Alonso, Ambo Bien who said, Onono was the coach for Real Madrid. Obepeso be use only 2 left backs or Real Madrid Bobo Konemo. It's the last time na make say fella Mendy nya available. Our Baba Club World Cup ni bia. That's all your Frank Garcia. This is the opportunity to prove to the world. Prove to the coach our bano. So you're a good player. I'll bet me about Real Madrid Bobo Kono. Ama nema kon kind amount. He's one player who has idea about bet me about Madrid team ni Alonso style of play because he has that pace. Obetimi Akwaba. He's very energetic. It's on the flanks. So was hard any more. The 3-back system now coach in the bono. Ube hiapa because obe yusu as a fullback. I will call him a lot of the times, which is the wing back play. It's a brand and I in one offers our position. No, another news so album and they say Madrid de Kwakwa compare Alex Grimado. Grimado is one player who has played under Xabi Alonso, a system what ball flourish. Time about Leverkusen in LG League, he was one of their key players in that season. Or share 10 goals as a state 13 as a fullback. And the man Bayer Leverkusen team no, and as Xabi Alonso team and now building. If he's at Real Madrid now we're building a new project. No players are bought under the system. I excel or honum. No, the star players never on board. It is going to be good. And no be career but you can't blame Real Madrid Ken because say Frank Garcia I'll bet me Babe understand when Gramado steps in because me sure say Gramado bo our bono. Clearly so no bar or be commander sports honum or be first position nabo. It is under a coach our by excel any system on him better than a lot of the Real Madrid players. It will only be commanders are place, And then Carreras, is going to be a new player in that particular system too, even though he's also relatively young and a more also. It's other thing that we know. Now Frank Garcia born so bet me able say yeah, on only understudy Gramado, say Gramado bar. And I believe it is going to be a dealer. About Madrid Bobo. Seriously speaking, Alonso needs to hit the ground running and untimin room for mistakes. And then Yama Bebre, honum, and obeying such players. Almost arrived. No matter system, necessarily a bear, a Buama Jumano Bay or Real Madrid, no, and so Bayamre. Chelsea, every boy game in the Club World Cup against Benfica. Can one player game way and Edia, Enzo Fernandez, who make sure to carry him on his shoulders. Just as he has been doing for Chelsea this time around, and I said this year 2025. Makasa gradually Abrante the new Frank Lampard for the Chelsea team. Adiana Yenim Lampard say, oh yeah, even on bad days he finds a way to get goals for Chelsea Bobo Kono. Obenya assisted the Chelsea Bobo Kono. In 2025, say Ope player award the most goal contribution for Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez. It's in matches like this, where it matters was also stepping up and only number one. Who a key player the match Chelsea Bobo Kono. Number two, team now only a team about paying. And you know the ins and outs of the team. And it will be better the leader on the field against a Benfica team. Our Club World Cup certainly Enzo Fernandez and also Sergio Mano and the match Chelsea Bobo Kono. It is going to be a difficult game for Chelsea, no doubt about it. I feel say this is probably going to be their most difficult game in the Club World Cup. But Chelsea quality amehu any ball amehu so mo bono. I will say at least Chelsea team is sailing through over Benfica Bobo Kono. And then Paris Saint-Germain. Over PSG ball or boy in the just ended season. No Champions League. Aja de bia or compete for Biana. No Koshia Inter Miami. Ken. Straight away best take your neck out for Paris Saint-Germain. They have the quality and everything technically in terms of the playing body almost our quality no. And the match every team bia we say. But who share Inter Miami you have to be worried because there's a certain Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi at this age who expect a lot from him. But don't give him that least chance. The game Inter Miami boy against FC Porto. Free kick never better and a lot of people didn't expect Lionel Messi be. But from nowhere, he created something for himself and then for the club he's playing for. That is a typical Lionel Messi performance. And he said, oh, yeah, Paris Saint-Germain, now Ubo Inter Miami. And we say, oh, yeah, PSG, but at least that's Lionel Messi performance. Any idea we say free trim. Ononen Kwame made the difference maker, and so the Amabo Bokono, and that is where the focus of the Paris Saint-Germain defense and the team should be. I am still expecting PSG to be carried the day, on qualify at the expense of Inter Miami, but the Lionel Messi figure shouldn't be written off. Omonya very careful. Yes, I debate me ayomo.
Very true.
Ken and Amaka say, Omu team no, Inter Miami team no. I'm not going to talk about anybody. I'm talking about only Lionel Messi because he's the difference maker.
About no Benya Bebrabosa or pitching so.
Messi here be and why a difference maker.
Why no Kwaji Breno?
Oh, such a job Busquets move him.
Busquets.
Ah, what the experience?
Nancy said away on Okran and said Minyamekana said was I am real 150 on.
And I make us all the experience. Vitinia Mobile was through the chain yeah. And then no doubt Fabian Russo, Jao Neves, no doubt about it. But experience, you know, some players near from BBA to Missy players. With a single touch, and one make a difference.
A free kick and I'm more anymore.
And see, oh man, talk about the idea. Okay, that is Lionel Messi for you. But I see Paris Saint-Germain going to the expense of Inter Miami do. But I'm careful. The Messi figure and factor. Everything may be at any point in time, Ken.
Well, me that say I know a biggie and so at the end